Found within the mangroves on the west coast of Vreed-en Hoop, Guyana, lies a tiny community known as Plastic City. The people living here have no access to potable water or electricity. Residents often travel to the nearby secondary school to collect water for drinking and cleaning. A jetty walkway spanning no more than 3 feet across travels through the community. On one side you'll find small wooden homes, and on the other, a dense growth of mangroves. During high tide, the land around the jetty becomes soft and resembles a swamp-like terrain. Despite promises from government leaders, living conditions have improved marginally since people first started living there 27 years ago. You get the sense that this community is isolated from the rest of the country, forgotten by governments that promise them better lives. The community gets its name, Plastic City, from the immense sums of garbage that wash ashore and flood the land during high tide. During my visit, I met Pinky, a resident of Plastic City for over 24 years. Despite how living conditions may seem, Pinky is happy living there with her son Emmanuel and her sister and her 3 sons.
Well, my name is Pinky. We live here 24 years now. It's nice being living here. So far, so good.
Yes,
Well, playing about this place or anything.
What's the best part about living here though?
You can go out to the river and fish in and have a nice time. You carry them children at the back.
You actually fish back there?
Yeah.
Every day?
Not every day, but on a weekend.
What about flooding? Is there ever flood when you get high tide or rain?
Yeah.
How bad?
Not bad. Just come in and go back. You don't spend long.
So you don't get too much damage in your houses?
No, you don't meet in the house.
Okay.
Here squatting from the coconut tree in front to here, people gotta move. But they had more houses than this before, but some people move who could afford it. Move.
Out of here?
Yeah, out of here. But you see, it's really difficult when some people at the back here because majority people at the back here is most single parents. Most.
You guys included?
Yeah, me included.
Your husband?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And he died after, he's sick, and then he died afterward.
How long ago was this?
It was 7 years now.
And have you managed okay?
You gotta try now. It's really hard, but no, you still gotta try. You still gotta try.
And you're,
it's hard to send them to school every day, passage-wise, this thing, but what are you gonna do? Life is there.
Not all residents are doing as well as Pinky and her family. Age 65, Lynette suffers from a broken hip and malnutrition. Despite the government's knowledge of her condition, she's been living like this for over a year.
You mind if I use my camera? Good morning, Lynette. Are you okay that I have my camera? I wanted to talk to you. I'm Wesley. I promise. This is why I came back here. So I came back here for the kids. I didn't know I'd see this.
Come back.
I promise. I promise. You have my word. I'll be back. I don't lie. Okay? Back tomorrow.
I learned that while help was being offered, it wasn't being used accordingly. Shocked by Lynette's condition, the appropriate institutions were informed and pressured to take action. Shortly after my visit, Lynette was admitted to a hospital where she was treated for her broken hip and made as healthy as possible again. Not long after was Lynette transferred to the Palms Geriatric Home in Georgetown, a local nursing home for the elderly. While living conditions in Plastic City have seen very little change over 27 years, residents are hopeful for a better future for their children. What future remains for the Plastic City is uncertain. For now, however, it is an unusual place with lots of stories to share. And that's exactly what makes it so interesting.